And this one grew by itself very slowly. And it has this kind of a coarse leaf too. Oh, we're going to have some buds. Oh, I think it's like this one. Oh, and I love the purple. It's going to be purple, I think. So we'll have to decide, do we want two quite so close together, the same deep color in the midsummer, and then it lightens up as fall comes up. And this one is really expanding too. I don't know the name of this one. I think this is a separate plant, yeah. Oh, I know. This is Asteria. I'll give the right name, but that's close to it. And these are just bells. I forget what the name of, but they're pretty. So these should be planted someplace else. There's the candy lily from the lake, and it just is going wild. And I'd like to give people these plantings of it, but it's way too high. So maybe, I think I read these can be early spring, sometime in the spring, they can be cut and you can keep them lower. You'll want to do that. So go through here, there are many of the little sprouting. And here we go again with the Canadian Dada. And
I'll point to them, hon.
Here and here. And they're like the others I showed you over on the other side. And they do increase in size, so we may want to separate some. However, the two look fine. They're both low. They have a higher one in the middle. And this is, I'll tell you later, but has a very pretty, and they start and go down anyway. Those are increasing, and you'll want to take those apart because there's too much. Separate those. Okay, and then and this is just gorgeous. And the name of it is so-and-so. And we will definitely have to divide this. And this it's a color that there's a mum back there that's the same color, but of course we don't get that until fall, so leave some of it here.
What about this one right here that I'm
And
pointing to now?
that one, I'm not sure. I don't think it's a weed, but I haven't quite decided. It's got such a pretty little blossom at the end. It started very small and then got bigger, and probably no more flowers on it because it's so late now. So we'll have to check into that. See if
Moving up here, let's get these here.
And there's another.
One more, honey, up here, honey. Come here, please. Please.
I don't know what you're telling
Come
me.
towards me, please.
And another, that was probably an original that we planted a couple years ago.
That's these yellow flowers we're
And
pointing
it's
at?
Black-Eyed Susan.
Okay.
And it will definitely have to be divided or else cut down.
Okay, what about
early.
this plant right next to it?
And I'm not sure what the plant. Oh, I love this one.
Maybe
It's
you could stand
Sundrops.
on the other side so your shadow doesn't get on.
This is Sundrops, and they have the prettiest. I'm going to see how close you can get to this. That's what it looks like.
Oh, you moved it too quickly.
Okay, I'll give you get real close because I noticed before they didn't show. Okay, and that one, I think we could divide and definitely divide for next year and put it someplace else.
What about this little plant?
It stays quite low.
This little plant next to it, is that a weed?
I don't know. I think that might be a weed, but I'm not sure. Let's see how high this gets. This one's 18 inches apart. Oh, 18 to 24 inches high. Well, it certainly didn't get to 24. I'd say 12 inches this year, so maybe next year. Hello. And over here, a mum that we planted quite late, doesn't look too too good, but it'll probably come up next year. And these are petunias. They're still in the original pot, and of course they won't come back. This is, and I've got to take it out of the pot and plant it. This is a hibiscus, and I believe it is white. I think it's white. Back here we have a bell. I'll give you the name, and it is definitely has to be contained. It really spreads, and right now it's a pretty, but they get kind of not pretty. I don't know if we should keep those or not. And this is
over here. You just passed one up here, right there.
These,
Janice.
oh, that's a mum.
Okay, well, we need to record that. Okay,
Oh, now we know. This is false indigo. And I showed you another one over there. And this is a blue-purple flower. They did not flower this year, but next year. This would not have to be divided at all. This should be just perfect for next year. And it gets to be, oh my goodness, grows to 48 inches, so it's almost a bush. But this is a fairly good place for it. And we may want to cut this one, and especially the other one on the other side back. That one's far ahead of this one. And here's my famous hibiscus, white hibiscus. And it's just doing beautifully. I don't know if we want to, if we can keep it low. I'll read about that one. And here's our Canadian ones, again over here. And I imagine that they're just going to be increasing and getting bigger. This one, I will find out what it is. We have it up at the lake. It's a prairie plant, and it has just a beautiful kind of pink purplish, brushy blossom to it. We'll hope that one comes back. Now this is cardinal flowers. Last year they were high, and this year they're almost nothing. I wonder if it isn't a biannual. We'll find out more about that, but we want to keep that there. I think this is a tree growing.
Here, what about this one right
and
here?
This one looks pretty sick. It's
Show that. Okay.
But next year it could. I transplanted it late. Here's a mum. This was one of the more expensive mums from Ridge, Granite Falls, and has lots of blossoms. We'll hope that comes on. Here's another one of the Canadian deals, and this is the pincushion one, and it should be kind of pretty. The only thing is they have a lot of foliage down here, and then kind of a spike, and then the pretty blue flower. And that does it.